Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today, we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. And honestly, I think that this is going to be one of those videos that if you are a retail investor, you should 100% watch until the end. Because when we take a look at what's happening right now around this market, I just recently made a video talking about the SEC and what they are doing. But in this video, I'm really going to go in depth on things that are happening within the traditional world compared to what's happening within crypto. I think mainly a lot of people focus on just short-term price action and getting rich quick within crypto. But I think under all of that, at the core principle of crypto, there is way better offerings in this market to not only become wealthy, but to earn on your money. Because at the end of the day, if your money is not working for you, your money's not doing anything. A lot of people think that, having a specific amount or X amount of money in their bank account means that they are extremely wealthy, that, that's all money is really good for. But ultimately, money is a tool to continue to build financial freedom by having that money go to work for you to earn even more money on your money. There's a great way to do this, and a great way is by staking, earning, right? The main thing is that staking within crypto is very hard to do if you are in the US. There's really not a lot of great opportunities for you as a US citizen to earn on your money. That is a big problem. But hey, you could always take it to the bank, right? Well, we'll talk about that in this video. So first off, we got to ask ourselves, what's going on in the US? Why is Ripple being targeted? Why is XRP being targeted? Because XRP basically, is being called a security because of what Ripple has been doing with it. Mainly XRP really was just wrong place, wrong time sort of scenario, because Ripple could have been utilizing any asset, technically speaking. But they chose to utilize XRP. Why? Well, we all know that it was developed by Ripple Labs. There's a lot of things going back in history around XRP. But for the most part, XRP is the main focus point within this lawsuit. But we do see here a comparison between Swift and Ripple. Now, this is the main reason why Ripple got targeted initially on, in my opinion, rather than any other company out there. We know that Library was in a big battle for a while, but mainly it's a lot of these companies that are rivaling against traditional processes. Here we have a little bit of a comparison of a bank transfer from First Republic Bank to Bangkok Bank. And if you look at the Swift scenario versus Ripple, you can kind of see a big issue here. In fact, you can actually see the biggest problem here around the traditional world compared to what we do see around Ripple technology. One, you see from the First Republic Bank going through JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, Standard Chartered, Kasikorn Bank, and then also Bangkok Bank. That means that this money is touching not one, not two, not three, but 6 different banking entities. And you see the big problem there? We look over there on the right side, we do see that money's only technically touching 3 banks. Well, actually, we should say, for the sake of the video, 4 banks, because we do see RippleNet US Bank and RippleNet Thai Bank. I'm basically only saying RippleNet once, but if you want to, look at it like that, sure, 4 banks. But by cutting out those 2 banks and utilizing a RippleNet, utilizing on-demand liquidity as well, you are cutting the cost down significantly. In fact, if you are utilizing XRP powered on-demand liquidity, it is about roughly anywhere between a 40 to 60% deduction in fees. You also see a significant rise in, well, I shouldn't say rise, but a decrease in time to settlement as well, which, from days, it's basically seconds. So this is why Ripple basically got targeted, in my opinion, is because they are rivaling the traditional world of banking, and they're cutting out a significant amount of money to be made by having the intermediaries cut out of the picture entirely. But now we are starting to see the SEC kind of go a little bit rampant, right? Because initially on, everybody thought that this case was all about XRP and Ripple and blah, blah, blah. But for the longest time, we discussed the idea on why this case is huge for the entire industry. In fact, we focused on it from day one on just how crucial it is to have this case be settled out in a win for Ripple. But after over 2 years now, we are kind of coming down the wire and really kind of discussing the possibilities of what happens if Ripple does lose. Because if Ripple does lose, I do think that the sake of the entire retail sector in the US is not going to look good. But we do see here real quick from Adam Cochran over on Twitter, 1 out of 4. So there's actually only 2 threads here. Apparently Twitter lost the other ones, but nonetheless, we do see here SEC suggesting Binance is unregistered securities exchange on grounds BUSD is unregistered security is brutal for the chess. Binance has to settle or else they'd be open to discovery by a U.S. agency. 2 out of 4. If they settled, it would block the Voyager deal for sure and result in a penalty and likely industry exclusion in the US for executives. Takes out their market-making entity too, but would also be a soft precedent to bully other US exchanges. And yes, this is a big deal. In fact, I think that this is actually a big focus point. I think that the Voyager deal, should be the focus point of this though. Why? Well, let's take a look at this real quick. So we did see this post by Thor Maximalist earlier today, and we do see SEC blocks deal where creditors could or would see a 73% recovery rate. 97% of customers voted in its favor. They are the destroyers of value. In no way do they act as protectors of investors here. Gary Gensler is a crook and needs to step down. So yeah, this Voyager deal would essentially make whole 73% of those creditors that lost money on this deal. I actually see that this got posted on March 2nd. We do see Voyager bankruptcy judge says he is absolutely shocked by SEC objection to Binance US deal. You come here and tell me that I should stop everybody in their tracks because you might have an issue. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird objection. We do see absolutely shocked. I get the feeling that this objection has been made as a kind of cover. So you could say later that we'll see we raise these issues. You have done nothing. I need to know specifics. And we do see down here, counsel for Voyager told the court that the deal could see creditors achieving 73% recovery. We also see 97% of its customers, representing 98% of total claims, had voted in favor of the deal, though it has found less favor with regulators. We also do see a revision upward thanks to the recently bullish crypto market, by the way, as well in terms of that recovery. But yeah, so if the SEC actually did care about, those investors, this deal would have went 100% through. Instead, it got blocked. Why? It's almost as if the SEC does not care about, the retail investor. Interesting. I actually do see over here from Thinking Crypto 1. By now, everyone should know that the corrupt regulator, Gary Gensler, does not care about retail investors. He cares about protecting the banking incumbents and pocketing the millions he gets from shaking down companies. Even the judge is calling out the SEC and their nonsense. Why didn't Gary do his job in reviewing Voyager, FTX, Celsius, etc.? Before they imploded, he just let them collapse knowing investors would get hurt. Now he is trying to block any bankruptcy efforts that would help investors. Yeah, it truly is disappointing. But also, this was not the only thing that we've seen. In fact, we do see over here from Dylan Leclerc, Wells notices have been sent out by the SEC to the teams of major DeFi protocols, notifying them of the intention to file securities law charges as per Bankless. Listen closely to this video. It's about 54 seconds long.
In the news, Ryan, is just because of the connections I have in this space. And like I was mentioning at the Bankless meetup yesterday, I have wind that many, Wells notices have been issued to many of the DeFi apps, orgs that we all know and love. Wells notices got shot out across the industry
in 2022 or just
even in the last week. It has not come to light yet because no specific team wants to oh yeah, we got a Wells notice.
Yeah.
But it's been going through the lawyer circles that Wells notices have been distributed everywhere. I haven't gotten the specific details, and it's hard to corroborate these things. I think Lido got one, but I don't. I think like Lido's not.
These are still rumors. We should specify.
These are still rumors in the news, Ryan.
So yeah, I mean, these are rumors at this current moment in time, but I will say this: if we do look at the staking services within the U.S., it is a focus point, right? Staking as a service is a focus point. Staking in general is a focus point. Look at the total value staked by provider share. Look at Lido, 31.23%. Top 4 providers make up 57.85%. We do see Coinbase is here, Kraken, Binance as well. And we also do see over here was put up to vote by Lido via the governance token LDO. This is a growing risk of Lido. Votes conducted with the LDO governance token is how key Lido decisions are made. And we do see over here a 99% landslide for choosing to not self-limit by LDO holders. So it looks like Lido is the centralized one, mainly because it's controlled by major venture capitalist firms, of which most operate under U.S. jurisdictions. So with that, if Lido, by the way, this is rumors that Lido got this. If Lido is getting this from the SEC and they go after that, this is going to have serious repercussions over the current market structure. This could be a catalyst. Actually, you see down here from XRP Darren, he's talking about a potential catalyst. This could be a potential catalyst for a major black swan within crypto. A major black swan. Now, what I do want to focus on here is the DeFi, right? DeFi space itself is very still early on, but we have seen warning signs from the SEC that they do not want DeFi to succeed within the US. Going all the way back to November 9th, 2021, we do see statement on DeFi risk, regulations, and opportunities. Within this, they do talk about a lot of great opportunities within it, but unregulated markets suffer from structural limits. In this, they do talk about the potential warning signs and beware and this and that. And also like who regulates DeFi, the role of the SEC, why they need to play a big role within the DeFi space. Like there's a lot of issues here, right? But then after this, we also seen a few other things. We actually seen this get posted back in October of 2022, just last year. Draft of DeFi killing CFTC bill has leaked. Here's what it's in it. Do you guys remember this? This was a big one. In fact, it would basically kill DeFi on US grounds. They wanted to catch all term for blockchain-based financial tools that allow users to trade, borrow, and loan crypto assets without third-party intermediaries. This is basically the idea of DeFi. It's a catch-all term. They wanted to focus on all of this. They wanted to focus on every single sort of offering within crypto that allows retail individuals to earn, borrow, loan, whatever, on their crypto. Meaning, guess what? Any sort of opportunity to earn on your money, earn on your crypto in the space, gets cut entirely. In fact, we recently just seen within crypto banks starting to limit on what you can purchase crypto with. They ban credit cards. What do you think happens next? Debit cards. Oh, debit cards, whatever. I could still make bank transfers, right? All of a sudden, boom, ACH payments. It's how it starts. Slow, small steps, then big steps, all at once. DeFi has been a focus point of mine on this channel for a while, ever since we've seen the XRP lawsuit. Because remember, XRP was like the main one. Like everybody thought like Ripple getting targeted with XRP and them utilizing XRP, selling XRP, whatever. Like everybody thought that was just like one big joke, but it was mainly because of what they were doing as well, what they were going after. See, a lot of people forget the question, like, why was Ripple targeted? Why was XRP, targeted? Nobody ever really questions that enough. Like, think about it realistically speaking. But here we have from CNBC going back to November of 2021 again. DeFi, the Wild West of crypto, is next on regulators' hit list. Remember, this goes all the way back to 2021, November, right? This year will be 2 years since we've seen this post. Now, why will they go after DeFi? Well, let's go look at the APY. Getting up to 75% APY for staking DeFi coins, DeFi swaps, right? You could earn on those too. In fact, if you're in a pool, you could earn a lot. I mean, some of these you could earn up to 100% plus APY. This is like, most people know this, right? Like you could see like what's the highest here, like 300+%. I mean, it's insane on how much you could really earn within crypto on some of these staking mechanisms. In fact, full transparency, I have a friend of mine that's in the Discord that has earned over $80,000 from $1,000 invested on just APY alone. So let's think about that, right? Why are they going after DeFi? Why is DeFi a big problem? What is going on with DeFi? Oh, is it because I can only earn, 0.23%, which is the national average yield for savings accounts? 0.23%. Huh. Okay. So wait, why are they going after DeFi again? 75% APY, 0.23%. You see the bigger picture here? They want to go after DeFi. They want to go after the space. They want to cut retail out from the picture entirely because guess what? They know retail wants to utilize these services. Earning 300% on your crypto, on your money. I'll put it to you this way, even 10%, which we earn on Casper here, full transparency, we earn almost 11% on our Casper holdings, and the rewards have been incredible. But, those earnings, when we really kind of look at the bigger picture, compared to a bank, night and day. If you told somebody right now that they could earn 10%, 20%, 30%, 50% on their money, they're 100% pulling it from the bank and going into crypto. It makes sense. It's a no-brainer move. So this is why they want to go after this space, because realistically speaking, it eats dominance away from the banks. And this is also why like Ripple has been a focus point, because the dominance layer is getting torn down. This is a big problem. DeFi as a whole, right? We need to focus on DeFi because this is billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. I mean, at all-time highs, the DeFi space was accounting for like, I think it was anywhere between like 100 to 250 billion dollars. Massive opportunity here. So, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and the Discord down in the description below. This is up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this before, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.